And we are going live in 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Homebrewers Reunion. I haven't done a chat room in quite a long time. Hopefully, somebody will join in right quick. But until somebody does, I'm just gonna enjoy a beer. That's a Sierra Nevada Torpedo. Haven't had it before today, but I'm enjoying it. And what happened? I don't know what happened. There it is. Does anybody hear me? All right. Okay. So, how do you find the Hangout? Not really sure how to send people links, or that sort of thing. All I can tell you is you go to my Google Plus channel, Brewing with Bill, and you will see that I'm in a Hangout, and there'll be a little join button that you can click on, and then it'll send you straight in. Okay. Let's see. I've got one viewer, and apparently some really big flies here. All right, no viewers. And we are still waiting. So, anyway, like I said, if you want to join the Hangout, you just go to my Google Plus page, Brewing with Bill. You should see an icon or some kind of notification on the screen that I am in a Hangout, and if you are, in my circles, since this is a closed chat room, you will see a join button. Okay, I think this platform can handle up to 10 people at a time. So click the join button, and it'll take you directly into the Hangout chat room. If you do click on the join button and nothing happens, it's probably it would probably be because there's already too many people in there. So if as people come in and the conversation gets started, if you click the join button, nothing happens. All right, don't get frustrated. Just come back, a little while later. Try it again. Okay, these things, guys, they jump in and out all the time. Okay, so let's see. What have I been doing? I've been working. Basically, it. I'm still home brewing. Haven't made any videos in a while. There's reasons for that, and I won't get into them, but there are reasons for it. Okay, I am writing my homebrew book. It's currently sitting at 34 pages, 7,000 words. Okay, it's slow going on that one, even though putting it together is a no-brainer. All you guys have sent me, all the recipes, and it's basically just, copying it down into a publishable format. Okay, haven't been able to work on it in quite a while, and I would like to have it finished in 2015. Okay, I know there's only what 4 months, 4.5 months left in the year, so I will have to try like hell to finish it by the end of the year. But what I will do is everybody that joins the hangout tonight, um, as long as your computer can, as long as you have the software to open up a Microsoft Word document, I will give all you guys my email address, and I will, you email me, and then in return, I will email back to you guys the content that I already have. Like I said, it's 34 pages, 7,000 words. I have just gotten to the all grain portion, which is, I mean, goes without saying, it's going to be the largest section. I don't have um, any of the all grain recipes written down yet, unfortunately. But I'll be happy to share with you guys what I have so far. So, all right, let's go over here. Okay, I opened up a group chat. If you're watching it and you can't get in, just open up the chat icon. Should be in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Flash. Send me a message, and I will send you guys. Actually, you know what? I'll do that right here. See if I can. Anyway, I will send the link. Okay, there it is. The link for the Hangout. I don't know where else I'd be able to put it. Hold on here. Let me switch over here. Go to my Google Plus page. And there we go. All right. I have just posted the link to the Hangout on my Google Plus page. Okay. So if you go to the page and you don't have, you know, like a join button, just you know, copy and paste that up into your thing on the top of the screen, and you know, come on in. That is a really nice looking beer. Sierra Nevada Torpedo apparently is an extra IPA. Like I said, today is actually the first time I've ever had them. 65 IBUs. Doesn't seem very bitter to me. What I like about this beer, though, is you got just like full on in your face hop flavor. But it's not like you're just, you know, chewing on a glass full of hops, like a lot of IPAs are. There is a malt backbone on the on the back end of the swallow, which I appreciate. Uh, Guys, this is going to be a very boring hangout, and I'm going to run out of things to say. Well, seems we have a first guest tonight. Okay.
Oh, g'day.
Hey,
Coming sideways, is it?
how's it going, Zane?
Yeah, good, man. I'll just be in and out, probably, because it's my morning here and I've got a few things to do.
Yeah.
But just a quick question on cold crashing. We don't know, but I'm going to bottle up my SJ4 challenge. Hang on a second. Sorry, I'm going to bottle up my SJ4 challenge brew, but bottle conditioner. But first time I'm cold crashing. I've cold crashed it to about 5 degrees Celsius. Does it everything sort of fall under the tap then, or do I still need to sort of filter it? You lost me. Oh, I'll call back later.
I can hear the odd click, but I can't hear what you're saying.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Oh, fantastic. I thought there was a problem with my microphone. So, hey, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, likewise.
My name's Bill. Probably got that from my channel name, though.
Yes, true enough. Can't really get mine for my channel name. I'm Leo.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Leo. You know what? I think I should have screwed with people and made a channel name like Brewing with Jim, and then just tell people my real name is Bill. So, are you in the SJ4 challenge this year?
No, I'm not. Currently, I'm getting a strange loop with the audio.
You just went quiet on me, mate.
Tell you what, I might have another window open. That might be the problem. That's easy. Right, here we go. I have two windows open.
Nope. Your microphone shut off.
Oh, right, hang on. Can you hear me now?
Nope, still can't hear you. Try doing what I did. I closed out of the Hangout, and then I joined it back again, and the microphone started working. Nope, still can't hear you. Okay.
Well, I don't think that's the issue.
Oh, no problem. What kind of beers do you make?
Can you hear me at all? Or shall I type?
Hey!
Oh.
Your microphone's just back.
Maybe it's because I was speaking too quietly.
Oh. So, well, what kind of beers do you make?
All sorts. At the moment, I've got a Belgian in the corny. Just finished a bitter. The last few dregs just came through, so I'll be moving on to that Belgian that's been maturing away whilst I've been on holiday.
Oh, okay.
So,
How long have you had it sitting in the keg?
Christ, it's probably only been in there about a month at the most. So it probably could do with more maturation, but obviously, I'm sure every home brewer is the same. You can't help tasting as you're going on, just to see. And then when it's finally ready, you've only got a couple of pints left. But yeah, it's certainly tasted ready to drink. So I better get a move on and brew another batch. So I've got them in rotation.
Oh, okay. One of the worst things as a home brewer I've ever done was keg a batch of wine.
Yeah. You know what? I did think about that because I was thinking surely if you can put nitrous in instead of CO2, it wouldn't go fizzy, and it'll save having to bottle loads and loads of bottles. But I gather it didn't go too well.
No, it was a bad idea because when you're tapping wine, like beer, it's kind of hard to gauge exactly how many times you've gone to the fridge.
True.
And I've woken up on more than a few occasions like, wow, I should have stopped a long time ago.
I must admit, a while ago, a good few years ago, I did think that the best way to drink less wine was if I had, the wine boxes, because I thought then, there's no issue of having to finish a bottle. Air won't go into it as the bag collapses, so I'll drink less. My big problem was sighting it right next to the sofa, so it's just too easy watching telly. Another one, and you realise you've got through an entire box in far less than a week. Not the best.
So, in theory, kegging wine is a great idea. You purge the air out of it, you keep it on a CO2 blanket. It's not going to go bad.
No.
As long as you only put, a pound or 3 pounds of pressure on it, just enough to push it through the line.
Yes, it won't carbonate with it.
Yeah, it won't carbonate, of course, unless you want to make sparkling wine. Then you just carbonate it like beer. But
yeah, damn sight easier than the method champenoise.
I saw a documentary on champagne, and I forget the company, but they actually they bottle condition their champagne. But when you buy it in the store, all the yeast is out of the bottle.
Yeah.
And what they do is they have the bottles upside down like this in the rack, and every day a couple of guys go down and they twist the bottles. And these guys were incredibly fast at it because they had a few thousand bottles to twist. But on the day that they're shipped, what they do is, since the bottles are stored upside down, all the yeast ends up at the top of the bottle where the cork is.
That's it. Don't they, when they're using that method, don't they have a metal cap on the end? So when they stick the end of the bottle into freezing brine, it'll actually stick to that metal cap. And then when this is the method champenoise anyway. Apparently they've got that metal cap in the freezing brine. All the sludge then sticks to that metal cap. They take it off and then whack on the proper champagne cork.
Oh.
But I think that was the traditional method. Whether they still do that, I don't know.
Yeah, the one I saw, they had real corks in it. But what they do was before they ship it, they pop the cork, and all the yeast shoots out, and then they put it under a machine that adds just a little bit more champagne to it, and then they recork it and put it in a bottle.
Yeah.
The metal cap would probably be a whole lot less messy, I would think.
Yeah, I think that was the original method. I mean, don't quote me on that, for the champagne houses in France, but hence it's fairly basic technology with the metal cap and freezing brine. Whether they do that now is another thing entirely. But forced carbonating is going to be a damn sight easier.
Yeah. I think the French guys they have monopolies on that. Difference between
True enough.
cognac.
That's
And,
mind you. It was the English that invented champagne, apparently, and it was certainly not possible without the English technology of making the toughened glass for the bottles. Because I think the original technology for glass, that obviously the bottles just weren't tough enough and would have, shattered under the pressure. Obviously, I've got a very biased view of history, claiming that the English invented it, but I'm sticking to that one.
I say they've got a monopoly on it. It's just like cognac and brandy.
Yeah.
And champagne and sparkling wine. So then again, I mean the Scottish have a monopoly on Scotch.
True. Yeah.
I think they just call that bourbon over here.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a difference, but I'm not a bourbon or whiskey connoisseur. I'm sure in the back of my head there is some distinct difference, isn't there, in how it's made? I can't remember what it is.
Well, from what and I don't know a whole lot about distilled spirits, but in America they have to use brand new charred oak barrels.
Oh, right. So yeah.
And they can only fill them once, and then they have to get rid of them. And what they do is they sell it to the Scottish, who don't have rules on having to use really expensive new barrels. And plus they make their whiskeys with a fair amount of peat.
Yeah.
So then that brings out all the flavor characteristics. They like using sherry barrels.
Yeah.
So, but then again, I mean, I know a guy from Scotland. You probably subscribe to his channel, Big CQ.
I'll look that one up. Actually, I'm not sure whether I have.
Well, he vacationed here in the States a little while back, and he bought a bottle of Doors. Scotch.
Yeah.
Because even though it's Scotch and he lives in Scotland he can't buy Doors because it's made for export only, apparently.
Right.
So I just thought that was funny. A guy who lives in Scotland has to come to America to buy a bottle of Scotch.
Yeah.
So let's see. I make mostly like pale ale style beers.
Yeah.
I like hoppy, but not overly hoppy. I'm a big fan of bitters. Since I can't really drink a whole lot of beer at one time, I also like my beers a little bit higher on the ABV scale. 3.5 or 4%. That's no fun if you can only drink about 6.
Yeah.
But I do kits, brewing. I do extract with steeping grains and all grain, depending on how much time and how enthusiastic I am that day.
Yeah.
All grain makes fantastic beer, but it's like an all day thing.
That's it. That's why I haven't done an all grain in a good number of years. I'm looking to go back into it again, but I think I've got to significantly alter my setup. Probably mainly with the amount of wattage that goes into the kettle. Because otherwise, I've found with my current equipment, it's like an 8-hour day before you can even add the yeast. And just haven't got that time at the moment.
Okay. Hey, I'm going to give you. Are you able to open a Microsoft Word document?
Yeah.
All right. I will. I'll give you my email address.
Okay.
Shoot me an email, and I will send a email back to you. I'm writing a homebrew recipe book.
Yeah, I heard you say at the start.
And I've got 34 pages done, just under 7,000 words. Unfortunately, no all grain recipes. I made it to the all grain section and it just kind of like forgot about it. but I will send you what I have written so far. I've got some fantastic kits,
Yeah.
recipes. I have two different versions of a steam ale.
Mhm.
I have, let's see, lager ingredients with an ale yeast and ale ingredients with a lager yeast. Um, Nothing. The, the kit recipes are like really hard to come by. I wanted to put those in the book because I mean any recipe book or magazine that you buy, they don't really tell you too much what to do with the kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean at its simplest form, it's just the the kit and some corn sugar. And I've got it's an all grain, but the weirdest all grain recipe I have is a Cascadian Dark Ale from a guy in Canada. Goes by the name of Turtle Feather Brewing, and he called it the Dead Mouse Man Dark Ale
Mhm.
because he ordered all the ingredients, and when it came, there was actually a dead mouse in his grain bag. So I've got
Add an extra depth of flavour.
yeah, a little bit.
When you hear about some of the ingredients which go into things like, I mean, isinglass, for clearing beer, obviously not everybody uses it, but isn't that from the swim bladder of a fish? And how the hell did somebody find out that that would work?
I have no idea. The guy's sitting around. He's like, I need something to clear my beer. Let's.
The thing that worries me is what the hell did they try before that?
Well, slim bladder of a fish. I don't know, the intestines of a goat. I'm trying to find it here. Oh, here it is. Dead Mouse Guy Cascadian Dark Ale. Most of it got cut off. So the story behind this beer is I ordered a base kit and there was a dead mouse in one of the specialty grain packs. So I had to change out the grain. Due to the mouse hole in the chocolate mold, I switched out the malt for pale chocolate. Already planned on doing different hop schedule anyway, so a strange brew was just a added bonus to the recipe. And it's listed at 80 plus IBUs.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Uses 7 ounces of hops. That's amazing because the I never use more than like 2 ounces in my beers.
Yeah.
So I try. I hit my favorite IBU range is like 40 to 43.
Yeah.
So I'll use high alpha bittering hop to get close to it, and then I usually use a 10-minute, a 5-minute, or a flame out hop addition for the flavor. But those additions that they only contribute 2, maybe 3 IBUs. So the bulk of the bittering comes from the first one.
Yeah.
Right now I'm using Nugget hops at I think they're 16.7% alpha acid. And if I were to actually use an entire ounce of that, it would be too bitter for me to drink.
Yeah. Yeah. I must admit, I tend to use lower acid. We've got somebody else in.
Hey, the Welsh Brewer.
How's it going?
Oh, fantastic. How you been, mate?
Yeah, we've been trying to get logged on, Bill. We're all on your other hangout.
What's that?
You know when you send the invite,
Yeah.
there's a link to a hangout. We've all clicked on that and we're all in the other room. So I've given the link to this one, so they should all be popping over in a minute.
Wow. I didn't know I had.
And so we're all chatting away in that one, waiting for you to arrive, thinking, oh, he's not shooting something.
I'm going to join that hangout. All right, hold on a second. Da da da. Alright, it says I'm already in the Hangout. How do I have two Hangouts open?
Well, when you send the invitation, it has like a link underneath for that particular room, so everybody's just automatically gone to that one and waiting for you there. I've given them the link to this one.
Oh. Alright. Am I back?
You never left.
Oh. Sorry, I'm flipping through like 4 different screens here trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Hey, homebrewers reunion. Christian Brew Bear, Walsh Brewer, join Hangout. And I click on it. It says I'm already there. That's strange.
See if I can.
Where's the other one? You know what I should do? I've got 2 Google Plus channels. One with my real name and one with my YouTube name. So I wonder if I can join my own chat room as both Brewing with Bill and Bill Marchison. Anyway, enough with that. Okay. Hey, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hello. How you been, man?
Not so bad. I'll give you there's the link to the other room.
Oh, all right. If I drop out of this,
Well, if you go over there, I'll come there. There's only me and you here anyway.
yeah. Did Flatbeard or BrewTube, did he get
I think
did he move? I don't know. I know he was here a minute ago. For some reason it won't let me in. I think I have to drop out of this one first.
Yeah, drop out of this one and then I'll meet you there.
All right.